something special and rare. It's number 1 versus number 2. These kind of matchups become part of college football history. The entire landscape looking in on this game today. Will we get something special? Welcome to Lincoln, Nebraska, home of some of the most loyal fans in the sport. Memorial Stadium, home of the Nebraska Cornhuskers. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Texas Longhorns, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Nebraska Cornhuskers. EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Hermstreet. Kirk, let's get right to the action. Will kick this away to start us off. He'll return it from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. So Texas's offense making their way on the field to open this game. Well, Kirk, no surprise. You get these two teams on the field, and it's tight and competitive right to the finish.
Well, Chris, the last time these two teams met, remember, it came down to the wire, the very final few minutes. Sure hope we get another one like that today.
Looking to scramble. And he just throws it away incomplete. Didn't see anybody open. Going to bring up second down. It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down.
When this quarterback's trying to do everything he can to give this play a chance, he gets out of the pressure off to his right. But, man, did he take a hit and wasn't able to complete this pass.
Moves out of the pocket. They trap him and sack him back at the 10. Looks like a man is down in the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Gets the kick away from his own end zone. And it's fair caught right about the 45-yard line. The Cornhuskers offense gets their first crack now. Got a quarterback here coming off a sensational performance, Kirk. He sounded very confident when we met with him this week. But let's see if he can build on that this time.
Yeah, I think the last game that he played, he was through the football on time. He didn't try to do too much, found the open receivers, took what the defense gave him, and as you mentioned, we had a chance to talk to him. I think that's what he's looking to try to do, not try to live up to the hype, just put together another solid performance.
Back to pass. It's Hall. Lets it fly to the wideout. He makes the ground. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength. First down and 10 now. And he'll set up to throw. He's looking to scramble. In the clear at the 25. Slides to avoid the big hit. And the Huskers looking to cash in this red zone trip. Oh, they're going to run it. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. This is something rare and special, Kirk. This early in the season, have a 1 versus 2 matchup. These kind of games become part of the history of the sport. Both these teams expected to contend for a national championship.
Yeah, I can't believe we get this kind of opportunity early in the year like this. Really find out who maybe the best team in the country is. And the willingness to take this game on provides them with a huge opportunity to have a big resume builder early in the year.
The Cornhuskers will line up here on first down and goal. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Touchdown, Cornhuskers. And 6 more points to the total. And it's 7-0 after the VAT. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. Well, he's got a crease here. Look out. Gets some blocks. Can he make it? They chase him down, but a huge play on the return. Very fortunate that wasn't brought all the way to the house. Just a bit more. And that's a touchdown. Here's a throw underneath to the back. And the freshman brings him down quickly. Fans around the country got their eyes on this matchup, but this is going to be fun. It doesn't happen often enough in college football, an early season collision of top 5 teams.
Yeah, you love to see a test early in the year for the players and the coaches because you find out all that work you put in the summer. You think you got a good football team, and now you get a chance to go up against one of the top teams in the country. I'm just glad we're here to witness it.
Handoff here from the shotgun. Tackled at the 1-yard line. Couldn't quite get in, but an excellent run. Fresh set of downs. 1st and goal. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Texas. Well, no surprise from offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
And they tack on the extra point. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He'll bring it out from his end zone. And he's brought down at the 16 with a better opportunity in the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Nebraska offense back out on the field. For the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments to prevent that this time. Tackle made after just a short gain.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route with him. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
To the air, it's Hall. It's a quick grab. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
The slant is a great way to get the ball to your receiver against man coverage, especially if you feel like you've got an advantage on the matchup. Easy throw and completion for the quarterback and receiver.
He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from him.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the...
The ball is loose. They scoop up the ball. It's still a live play here. He's in the clear. They bring him down, but a heads-up play to scoop up the fumble and make first down yardage. The Huskers look to keep this drive moving. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's second down. After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 25. Big pass. Here comes a jet sweep. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over him that time.
Great recognition and discipline here by this defense on that touch pass. You know, these touch passes can be a real test on that defense, and they passed this test with flying colors, blowing that play up.
On third down, he drops to throw. He's wide open. Look out. Touchdown, Huskers. They couldn't stop him there.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Returner choosing to field this one. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's where they start the drive. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Receiver makes the grab.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Breaks loose at the 45. Breaks into the clear. And he finally goes out of bounds after a huge gain on the ground. Nice play.
Good job here not predetermining what you want to do as a quarterback. He read the defense, made the right read, pitched it out to his back, and he got a big gain as a result.
Longhorns come to the line with 1st and goal. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Touchdown, Longhorns. They cap the drive with 6 points.
That's exactly what this offense needed to do. A quick strike to be able to climb back into this football game. Now can the defense do their job and get a stop and give this hot offense the football back?
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. He'll hand it off. It's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, help him just get 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Fires it to the wideout. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. Tackle made, but a big play all the way to the 48. The Cornhuskers getting set on 1st and 10. They'll try the ground game here. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6. To the air, it's Hall. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact, no penalty. Brings up 3rd down. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. Gets the first and still running. And they convert on 3rd down. Move the ball to the 36. This is the 6th play on the drive. Motion now from the tight end. Quarterback keeps the football. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. The intensity, Kirk, already evident this kind of rivalry game. Look, you played one of the biggest rivalries there is in Ohio State and Michigan. What was different about that?
Yeah, I think the emotions are flying around early. I think the team that's able to get down and just kind of settle in and play football is the team that...
Bring the pressure, and down he goes.
There you go, defense. Much better job of affecting the quarterback. This guy's already thrown a couple touchdown passes. That time, no chance at all to get his feet set. Nice job of pressuring him and bringing him down for the sack.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete. And the Huskers will bring their punt team onto the field. And the punt will bounce out of bounds inside the 10. You can't do it any better than that. The Longhorns offense takes the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Finding space at the 20. Here he goes. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a 1st down.
Well, that was a beautifully executed screen right here by this offense. They let the rushers get upfield, completely oblivious that the blockers are getting out in front and getting downfield. Put the ball right on the back, and let him have all that space and an escort in front of him to pick up big yards.
Oh, can you believe it? He dropped the ball. Don't see that often from this excellent receiver. He's going to bring up 2nd down. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on 1st down. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down. We'll take a quick pause before the half as we reach the 2-minute timeout. So now from the 27, the offense faces a 3rd and short. How aggressive will they play it? Looking to throw yet again. Deep shot toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Texas.
Oh, this is how you start to get rolling. That's 2 touchdowns so far, and the more he gets fed, the more often he's going to cash in.
PAT puts him in front by 7. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. Well, it's been an entertaining first half. Not much time remaining to cut into this lead. Looking downfield, it's Hall. Snags the quick throw. After second effort, he's brought down, but he's past the marker. The Cornhuskers looking to crank up the tempo a bit. First down, looking to throw the football. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge gain slips through his hands. 2nd and 10 off the incompletion. Ball to 36 still. And throwing again on 2nd and 10. Receiver makes the catch. The tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion. They crank up the tempo here for this important 3rd down play. Looking for the wideout. Makes the catch downfield. They get him down, but a big gainer to the 42. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. The Huskers with 1st and 10 here. Wants to throw it. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. They'll crank up the tempo here on 2nd down. The time is running out. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Makes a quick grab. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down. That short completion sets up a 3rd down play. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. A timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
The back's got it. Fighting off the defender. Offense sets up for play number 8 on this drive. The offense will call a timeout. That's their 2nd of the half. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. They'll run it here. Running back has the ball. Picks up a gain here. They'll stop him just a few inches short of the first down marker.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect 3rd down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
And they pick up the first down. They bring him down, but the game sets up the offense 1st and goal from the 10. And the offense takes a timeout to talk things over on the sideline. To throw, it's Hall. Launching one to the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Nebraska.
Well, that's how you close a half up, and what a game we have already here. Looks like we're going to be all tied up heading into half after the throw for 6.
Point after, not quite through. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the 2nd quarter. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Return begins inside the 10. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Just time enough for one more. in the half. First down, looking to throw the ball. Zips it down the middle. And it falls incomplete. One final shot as the quarter expires. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Guys, rivalry games always bring out a ton of emotions, and they were on full display in that first half. And it's been a hard-fought battle today. Two teams out there playing ball and treating this crowd to a memorable first half. Seems to me, and I know I'm going to sound like a coach here, the team that limits turnovers and strings together productive drives is going to be the one celebrating a well-earned victory today. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to see who comes out on top of this rivalry contest.
And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. They're looking for some points to jump on top here as we get the third quarter going. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Caught quickly. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. That completion makes it second and short. Looking to pass. It's Hall. It's an out route. The catch made. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down. Empty backfield. Offense spreading the field of 5 wide. And looking to throw now on first down. Taking a shot deep down the right side. This one is broken up. Ball's incomplete.
Now, the defense better be aggressive here themselves. Clearly, we're seeing an approach by this offense that they're going to attack downfield. Probably saw something in the first half that they could take advantage of. They come out early and try to hit it for a big one.
What a catch! They drag him down after a big gain. Ball moved all the way to the 38. The Cornhuskers are on the move here. Off the play fake on first down. Caught by the receiver. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion. That completion makes it second and medium. Ball handed off. Eludes a tackle. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
So the coach will decide to settle for 3 points here. Out comes the field goal unit. And he's got it from 48 yards out, showing off the big leg.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. Here's the first play of the drive now to begin at the 19. The shotgun handoff here. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Now it's second down here. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Catch made on the right side. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. So a very makeable third down for this offense from the 26-yard line. Can he make it to the marker? Tackled right at the 30, good enough to move the sticks. The Longhorns hustle to the line to run the hurry-up.
That's enough for the first down, as we've seen so many teams around the country. They get that first down, look out. They're going to go fast, and here they come. Defense has got to be clued in and be ready to play.
Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback. Longhorns will have 1st and 10 here. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
And he's got it again. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Caught in the flat by the running back. They make the tackle, but the game moves the ball to the 28. That puts him over 150 yards today. Kirk, we knew he was going to be a focus coming in, but he has backed up the hype and then some.
Yeah, he sure has, Chris. I mean, all year long, he's been a dynamic playmaker. I'd argue one of the top in the entire country. And now, in a rivalry game, to be able to do this, well, it says a lot about him.
Short completion there. Second down coming up. Ball handed off. The gain good for just a few yards. The defense swarming to the football. Critical third down play for this offense right here. Drop him back. They're going to throw for the first down. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. The gain is not enough for first down, so it brings up a 4th and short. And as we take a break, take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up in the chase for those playoff positions. So here we go. Down 1 score. They're going to go for it on 4th down. They'll run the option. He'll pitch it. Tackle made, but it's enough for the first down. A well-executed option play. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Defense cannot get off the field. The long drive continues. Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack.
I like the call here, but you can't run long, developing play-action passes like that if the offensive line is not going to give the quarterback time to throw.
A sack sets up a second down and very long. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns. They jump on top now here in the 4th.
Oh, man, I think the defense was so caught up with their eyes on the quarterback, they completely lose the running back out of the backfield. Nice job by the play caller here of getting the ball out to the running back instead of the receiver for the touchdown.
He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. Returner tackled right there. That's when they start the drive. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. To throw, it's Hall. Pressure is coming. Grabbed by the receiver. Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line. That'll put him over 150 yards today, Kirk. He is putting on a show on this big stage.
How great is this? On this stage, as you mentioned, Chris, just playing his best game. He's been in sync with his receivers. Back there, has time to throw. Just having a dream performance. What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete.
Well, they love going to this guy in the slot, don't they? What a mismatch inside. He reels in another one. This guy's automatic.
Back to throw again. Looking to make a play deep downfield. It's incomplete. The defense rises up and gets the stop against this very efficient third down offense. And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. Coverage team brings down the return. The Longhorns offense takes the field. This game just got tighter. Temptation might be to sit on this lead, but we'll see how aggressive they get. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Here's a screen pass to the running back. They make the stop, but not before he gains the first down. The screen play works. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And the receiver snags it. It's complete. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6. They're going to run it here. He's got the first and still going. Sophomore brought down after a nice run.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
Pass caught. Tackle made at the 21, but this offense is in great position to add more points. Longhorns lining up here on 1st and 10. Working clock with the ground game. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there. Well, this is what we hoped for. This is what we expected, Kurt. A tight, tough battle between two really good teams. Now who can step up and make that winning play down the stretch?
Well, early in the year, these two teams have actually lived up to the billing of two top 5 teams, showing a lot on offense and defense. Now with so much on the line early in the year, tight game.
Looking for the end zone, has a lane. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Texas.
What a threat for this offense to have a weapon like this at quarterback. Down in the red zone, surveying the coverage, nobody open, so he does it himself with his legs and gets to the end zone for the touchdown.
Extra point splits the uprights. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he's going to bring this out a couple yards deep in the end zone. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And they'll stop him after a short gain. And the Huskers will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. Back to throw. It's Hall. Fires it to the wideout. Wide open downfield. He's in the clear. Out past the 30. And they finally stop him down at the 5. Solid gain on that catch and run. While moments ago backed up close to their own end zone, now threatening with a 1st and goal. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Touchdown, Cornhuskers. What a grab in the end zone in a clutch moment. That's another passing strike from his quarterback. He is having himself a tremendous ball game.
Boy, this guy just can't miss. Every single time he throws, it seems like he's coming up with another touchdown. The receivers are running good routes. He has enough time to throw. And, man, this poor defense, they might want to think about it.
When the pressure gets home, he's dropped right there. And the deficit will remain where it is. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. It's an option look. Pitch play to the back. So the clock stops as we head into the final 2 minutes of play here. This defense needing to step up and make a play now. Offense comes up trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line. And now a timeout taken by the defense trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Time winding down. This offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock. Play action here on 1st down. On the move now. It's a deep shot right down the middle. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. One huge play has changed the drive. Now let's see if this offense can cash in this red zone opportunity. Headed for the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns. This offense really clicking.
Well, that's why you practice right there, Chris. This offense had the pressure, the game on their back. They deliver, they get a touchdown, and now make this a 2-possession game with under 2 to go. Like their odds of closing this game out.
He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. And he stopped at the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Looking downfield. It's Hall. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. Brought down at the 28, and that's good enough for a first down. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. Looking to throw it on first down. Looking for his big tight end. Oh, he makes the catch. The sophomore making an excellent catch there. The Cornhuskers will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. The short completion of the tight end.
Well, when you run that out route, it's going to end up very close to the sideline. Love his awareness to realize not only keep his eyes on the football, but where he is on the field. He gets his toe down before he goes out of bounds for the captain.
Makes the first down, but crazy Price. Big hit there at the end. The Huskers come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. The offense electing to just spike the ball here. Second down after that previous play.
Second down coming up.
And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. And it's incomplete. Just missed the wide receiver there. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back. Looking to throw for the first down. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. They finally stop him, but not before he gets to the 16-yard line. Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. Second down play coming up for this offense.
No gain on the play.
There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Looks to his left and makes the completion. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball inside the 10-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. Dropping back. It's Hall. Just trying to get rid of it. And it's incomplete. Tried to lob the ball up there, but doesn't connect. The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. 4th down, looking to throw for it. He's got it near the end zone. Here's a first down, not wasting any time after that conversion on 4th.
Boy, a risky decision here to go for it inside the red zone on 4th down, and you come up with a first down. I love that aggressive approach. Let's see if they can come up with a touchdown here to finish off this drive.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Makes the catch. Can he get in? He will score. Touchdown, Huskers.
Well, hold on now, Chris. We're under 2 minutes to go, and these guys will not go away. They hit this extra point. You cover an onside kick. You never know.
And the point after is good. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And he safely makes the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work.
Good call here to go with this onside kick. It looked like they may have had a shot to be able to come up with this recovery. Unfortunately, they don't, and this could wrap up the ball game.
Well, when you're a team that comes in, Kirk, with great expectations, big goals at the end, you're going to get tested. They were tested here today.